I have no idea what's happening. I haven't seen this guy in a while. So you know how they said you can't be in the road? You kind of can, as long as you're not causing a hazard. I have no idea what happened. Hey, what happened? What happened?
Honestly, I just came back from the station.
Huh?
No idea. I just got here. I'm just helping too.
You talked to Dalan lately? You talked to Dalan?
Yeah, I was talking to him actually.
How's he doing?
Good. He was actually asking about you.
Yeah? Dalan's a cop. He used to be over here in Hollywood. He left here 2 years ago. He moved to the Midwest. He was like one of the first cops I had beef with. I went there. I was like, I need to know who this cop's name is. They didn't want to tell me. So I was like, all right. That's why I said I'm gonna come out with a big fucking poster. I'm gonna put posters up all throughout Hollywood asking about this cop. The lady cop looked at me like I was crazy. But that was kind of the point why I said it. I could have found out from her. She would have told me. Who's that sergeant? He's new. So it was I don't know, to me it looks like it's a robbery or something. This guy looks goofy, doesn't he? He just looks goofy. I'm noticing the cops that were always jerks here in Hollywood, they're all gone. And the cops that have not been jerks, see this guy, listen, I have written, like I said, probably 1,000, no, I say 1,000, 1,500 to 2,000 complaints over the last 4 years. But I've written 9 commendations, right? And you say, okay, that's not a big proportion. I bet that's probably more commendations than just about anybody in LA, right? And I don't just hand those things out. You got to go above and beyond. And homie right there, the guy I was just talking to, this guy, I actually wrote him a commendation. Even though his first partner, Dalan, like I said, I had a beef with him. And I was going after him hard as hell. I was coming after his ass all the time. I was making it just fucking miserable for him. And then one day he did a smart thing, right? He tried talking to me like a reasonable person, and I reciprocated. And I got along with him much better. I don't get me wrong, I would still write his ass up. But anyway, I remember one time, it was probably about 7 blocks down there on Cahuenga. Oh, before that, I was over by the police station. And I was telling him, I was like, nothing pisses me off like cops who refuse to identify themselves, right? We were literally having a whole conversation about this at like 6:30 at night. And he was like, I agree, I get it and all that. They got to go to another call. All right, get on with it. Anyway, the crowd said, fuck, I had enough. Even Freddy Krueger's like, fuck it, I'm out of here. But anyway, I was confronting him. I was like, nothing pisses me off like when cops refuse to identify. And he's like, I get it. He's like, but it doesn't really happen much. 2 hours later, I was gonna stop. Dalan was there, and the cop, I wanted to get his identity. He refused to give it to me right in front of Dalan. So I was screaming like, see, Dalan. Anyway, about what is it, 2024 or March? Like in 2022, I saw him on the street, and I noticed that. See, these Hollywood. This is the HED, the Hollywood Entertainment District. We're at the heart of it. This is Hollywood and Highland, right? It's the HED. And they used to have 70 cops assigned to the HED, 70. Within a year of me cop washing and calling out their bullshit and their inefficiency, it went from 70 down to, I believe, 27 or 23. But at the same time, crime decreased. So that's an uncomfortable story for them because it's all over. You can take it down. That was an uncomfortable story for them because with 2/3 less cops, crime decreased. Kind of kills that narrative that you need more cops to decrease crime, right? So they were unhappy about that whole story. But I got the number of cops decreased, and Dalan came up to me one day. He's like, yeah, you basically won. He called it. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't know what he was talking about because I didn't know the number of cops had been decreased. Apparently, they had been trying to fight to get rid of the HED altogether because I embarrassed the shit out of them. This is going to be a short stream for now, guys. I wasn't planning on doing a whole thing here, but I thought it might turn into a whole thing where it'd be like half hour, 45 minutes, an hour, and I wasn't going to just burn up space on my phone. Yeah, these are all reasonable cops these days. I had scolded this guy before. He was the guy I was driving my car, and he stopped in the middle of the street to have a conversation.
What? Our car's this way. What's that way?
Let's take a walk. Yeah, I noticed all the cops, every cop I've ever had a problem with, they're not here anymore. Now, I don't know if that's like because I had a problem with it. I blame that more on, listen, if they were assholes to me, think how they're running over regular people all the time. So it was probably a number of things. I was sitting in my house. I was actually getting ready to go jogging. I was foam rolling and I heard a helicopter. And then I turned on the scanner and they said crowd control. And I didn't know what the hell that was about. I mean, they're like, what do you need crowd control for? I didn't hear what the call was for, what the incident was. I'm like, was it a shooting? So I just hopped on a scooter, came up here, and went live, and I still don't know what the hell happened. I'm guessing a robbery. Either a store or a person. So yeah, that's gonna be a short stream. It's Friday night. I'm gonna go cop watching tonight, most likely. See, cop, you're just being a jerk. He just flashed his lights because he just wanted to make a left-hand turn and wanted traffic to stop for him. Or her. I didn't see who it was. Anyway, that's it. I may go cop washing tonight. We'll see.